Hello twin flames and welcome to your daily reading for Thursday. So I'm going to bring in the Archangel Power Tarot cards today to bring in a message. Now I am feeling throat chakra healing. So if your voice is croaky, if you're feeling there's a block in there or you're coughing a little bit, that's because there's a lot of healing occurring right now. So the masculines can express their truth. And in the masculine reading today, it's all about the need to release that sense of pressure. When the masculines feel pressured to come forward in a certain timeline, they tend to take a step back and they get very stressed. And they've got this real sense of urgency right now to contact you and be with you and get this right and make this happen and make it real in the physical world. But when there's pressure there, whether it's coming from themselves or from you, and they can feel that, it kind of drives them further away. So the message for the feminine here is let go of the when. And trust it will happen in divine time. You know, the masculines are nearly here. Your masculine is closer to you now than they've ever been, even if they seem farther away. So let go of the when and be at peace. And remember, they are teaching you to let go of the timelines. That's what they teach you, to surrender control, to trust, to have faith, to believe. That's what your masculine teaches you, divine feminine. And you teach them that the only reason they feel pressured is because of their own self. They find their freedom through you finding yours. And the way we find freedom is through inner peace. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, around the connection today? The energy around the connection. I feel it's that one. The energy around the divine feminines today. And the energy around the divine masculine. Wow, okay. One card, very powerful. So the energy around the connection is the King of Gabriel. So this is the energy of the King of Wands. This is the energy where you know your masculine has all this fire and desire and passion and loyalty for you. But you have to trust in that. So your divine masculine, you know, he's very driven right now to get this done. And there can be some drama around that. Because, again, this really resonates with the masculine energy and the feeling of the masculine's acting a bit crazy. You know, not long ago, I watched Grown Ups too, and I hadn't seen it before. And I was just blown away by the first 5 minutes because in that film, there's a stag. And the stag is acting absolutely crazy and ridiculous. Okay, it starts off by coming into the bedroom where Adam Sandler and his wife are. And he's eating something out of a bowl next to them and he's kind of standing over them. So that's also about the divine masculine wondering what you're doing. You know, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, the masculine is always on your mind because you're always connected with each other. And then he kind of gets spooked and he runs out like around the house and he's just making chaos. He's breaking things, he's slamming into things, and he ends up with a bra on his head. And it's just funny because, you know, this is how crazy the masculines act sometimes. And it's funny when you look at it from a higher point of view to think it's the love he has for you, the passion and all that desire he has for you that makes him act that way. So the drama is kind of a package deal with the twin flame journey because it's how we realise the truth. You know, the drama moves us forward. It creates the way for peace in our lives because we rise above that chaos and we rise above that struggle and we see through that illusion. And the masculine sees you as very inspirational and generous and loving and kind. And those are also the aspects of themselves they're bringing out. They want to be generous with you and gentle and giving and loving. And they want to be an inspiration to you. They want you to be proud of who they are. So this is reminding you, divine feminine, that whatever drama's going on, you know, you are an inspiration and you also help them to move forward by being in the light. So whatever's going on today, keep your eyes on the bigger picture. There's always a plan, there's a reason, whatever's going on. It says, leave the details to others. So let the masculines do what the masculines need to do. And some runners have just gone past. The masculines want to run towards you, not away from you, even if they seem that that's all they want to do. So let them work it out. Sometimes the masculines run because they feel pressured. They want to come to their own conclusions. They need to work it all out for themselves because that's why they've come here. They don't need you showing them the way all the time and giving them solutions and answers. They need to find them themselves, because that's part of who they are. So leave the details to others. That means allow the universe to step in. Let the universe create the way. Surrender the when and the how and all the questions and all the doubt, and give that to heaven and replace it with faith. So the universe will sort out the when. Experiences that lead to success. So everything you're going through is an experience and it's leading to success. They're giving me fear. So you're being reminded to remember, and they're giving me this fear, that whenever you go through fear, it's the opportunity to overcome it. It's the overcoming of the fear that makes you strong, that builds your warrior spirit, that gives you your power. And you may think, well, God's forgotten me. Why aren't I in union? He hasn't forgotten you. He's giving you lessons to allow you to be strong enough to lead your mission and live your truth and be on your, purpose to move forward to where you're meant to be. It says genuine concern for others. So you may be genuinely concerned about your divine masculine, and that's why you want to help them and give them the answers and the support. But they also need to do that themselves. And that's really coming through very strong today. So remember, they have to work it out too, just like you did. Remember, if you need to learn something, you have to learn it yourself. People can help you and guide you and show the way. But really, until you're ready to understand it, they might as well be speaking in a different language. So that genuine concern is very lovely and loving and kind, but also release the need to have it the way you want it to be. This is also about you being a giver, the way that you genuinely care for others. So give that love and support that you're wanting to give to your twin back to yourself, but also in service. So that's why, as the divine feminine on this journey, we focus on service so much, because when we're giving to others, we're giving to that need that we have to help and heal and provide. That's the natural Empress way. So if you can't give it to your twin because they're not ready to accept that energy, give it elsewhere. Give it where it's appreciated. Take a step back from your twin and focus on you and your journey and giving. And this is also your masculine having a genuine concern for you. They genuinely care about you and they genuinely care about others. That's why it can take time sometimes, because they don't want to hurt anyone unnecessarily. They don't want to hurt anyone. They don't want to hurt the children, the karmic partner, the family, the friends, you, themselves. Even though it seems like all they do is hurt you. They're trying to think of everyone here, when sometimes they need to think of themselves. So for the feminine today, change your life. Remember, you and your masculine are mirrors of each other. So you're moving towards a new chapter. You're being guided forward. Archangel Chamuel is directing you. And so many of you right now are being guided to change parts of your life, to move towards service and being of help to the world and doing these things full time. So there's a sudden revelation that offers freedom. I just love how the energy is mirrored of the day all through the readings, because we started off this morning with the Divine Feminine reading, talking about freedom. Make freedom a choice. And this says a sudden revelation that offers freedom. So we're always being offered freedom, but it's up to us if we choose to take it. And freedom means feeling at peace. It doesn't mean being single. It means being at peace with where you are and what you're doing. It says break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So you don't need to overthink this journey. Just go with the flow and trust everything. And review things right now and think about how things were at the beginning of 2022 and how things are now. Maybe you made an intention, or you made a decision at the beginning of the year to change your life. Have you done that? Are you on track for that? Is everything working out? Give yourself credit for how far you've come. And remember, things are changing for the better. For the Divine Masculine, we've got the Sun. Beautiful. It says life is wonderful. thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So this is showing you the masculines are moving towards the sunlight. The sunlight is you. To your masculine, you are an inspiring success. You're everything that they strive to be. And they are realizing that life can be wonderful on the other side of fear. Life can be wonderful on the other side of pain. Life can be wonderful with you, and their life can thrive when they choose you, and they choose themselves, and they choose love. So thrive through the power of positive thinking. So remember, positive thinking has power. It leads to success. It leads to magic. It leads to everything. So I'm really feeling that number 19, because this is the energy of power. We got the number 19 as well in the masculine reading. Now, 19 is a symbol of a new beginning on your spiritual pathway. It's also about trusting and having faith in what's to come. So I'm going to read you the number from the Angel Numbers book. So this is Kyle Gray. So 19 is saying for the masculine, it's okay for you to be powerful. You are being guided by heaven to take ownership of your current situation. So the masculines are being guided to take the lead, to take ownership, to be their authentic self, to thrive, to work towards success, to reach out to you. And you're being guided to change your life, to change things in your life. We've got 16. So it's to trust in the new beginning coming into your physical world, because that's sometimes what you struggle with. Is it going to happen in the physical world? So the number 16 for the feminine is saying you are being invited to upgrade your choice and move towards experiences that support your joy and purpose. So let go and move forward. So you always have a choice. Choose joy, choose peace, choose freedom, choose to feel at one with your twin in this journey. Choose to let go of the when and the how and all the questions, and just know it will. And that will bring in exactly what you want. Why? Because there is always a bigger picture. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.